Hello, welcome back to another episode of Black Market Watch. I'm Don Heavy, your host, repping for the NY to the shower all day, every day. Now, before we jump into today's topic, I want to let all my people out there know that if you're enjoying learning about your finances and you rock with Don Heavy, subscribe to the YouTube channel and check out my web show, Money Talks Across the Wire, and my weekly podcast, I Am Heavy Cash, that airs every Tuesday and Thursday evening. Enough of the plug, let's get to the money. Now remember, people, when it comes to investing, we as investors want earnings. Earnings are what all companies are supposed to produce for their investors, because earnings equals up to cash, and that is all Don Heavy cares about. Heavy cash. In order to get a good idea of these earnings, we must pay attention to the net profit margin. Net profit margin is the percentage of cash left over after all expenses have been paid. What are those expenses, you might ask? Things such as research, production of products and services, paying employees, paying for use of facilities and buildings, marketing, as well as taxes and interest. All these are expenses that must be paid. The question is, how much money is left once those expenses have been paid for? If a company that we own doesn't have enough cash being made from their efforts, how would they ever be able to pay us, the owners? It's all about keeping the cost of running the business low while maintaining the quality of business in order to make a great profit. Now, I won't get into the mathematics and formulas used to generate these numbers. I hate math, and I imagine you do too. However, as you study these companies, be sure to check out the net profit margin, which can be found on sites like Google Finance, MSN Money, and Yahoo Finance. Moving forward. Another side to this is the operating margin, which is very similar to the net profit margin. The difference is the operating margin is more broad on what it evaluates. By comparing earnings before interest and taxes, operating margins measures how efficiently the management team can operate the business. For example, if you have a delivery business and you charge $20 to deliver the good or service, but it costs the company $10 to get the product to the consumer and another $10 to return to the business location, it's safe to say this company won't last very long. Now it's time for your daily water, baby. Not too much. There we go. It's so healthy, growing so beautiful. It's very important to look at the margin so you can know exactly how much money is being made. You can even compare them to the industry standards in order to see how they compare to the company's main competitors. High margins usually mean a company has very controlled costs or the sales are increasing faster than operating costs. Taking all this into consideration and everything we've learned thus far on Black Market Watch can help us determine the intrinsic value of a company. Just about right. Intrinsic value is the value of a company to the investors. Now, it doesn't take any formulas to discover this, which is great news. All you need to know is the product and the concept of the company's operations, which you should research before throwing your bread at any company. An example of intrinsic value is the value of a flat iron or curling iron to the ladies. Though low in cost, these items have a very high value, which is why you never leave home without them. Right, ladies? Once you train yourself to see the intrinsic value in business as well as everyday products, you'll be able to go ahead and switch the style up. And if they hate them, let them hate them. We know the rest. With that being said, look who we have here. The money calling. Yo. What's going on? What's good? Yo, that's right. Don Heavy's on the way. One. Sorry about that. Now, where was I? Oh, the money. Now, I hope you all were taking notes, and if not, I'm going to run through this really quickly because Don Heavy has somewhere to be at the moment. Net profit margin is the cash left once all expenses have been paid off. Next is the operating margin, which is the money you have left prior to paying taxes and any interest. Last is the intrinsic value, which can be determined by having a great understanding of the business and the products it provides. That's all for today. I'm Don Heavy, the one you love, and you can holler at me on Twitter at DonHeavy_invest. Stay tuned because I'll be back to drop some more knowledge on you soon. Once again, peace and love.